Delicious Dua Residency. My name is Malik, and on behalf of Joe, Hasham, and Frida Marikan, I'd like to thank you for being here today for the press conference of Songs for a New World, directed by none other than our President Director and Co-Artistic Director, Christopher Lee. And we also like to thank Delicious Catering and Eastern Orient for hosting us today. And without further ado, let me introduce you to Maggie Fruta.
Nothing to fear, it's but 1 second. Just when you're on the verge of success, the sky starts to change, and the wind starts to blow, and oh, you're suddenly a stranger. There's no explaining where you stand, and you didn't know sometimes had to go round an unexpected bend, and the road will end, and you walk for me to follow, and you won't wait for my reply, and you won't want me to promise. It's the one moment, the moment you think you know where you stand. That one moment, the things that you're sure of slip through your hands. But 1 second, to try to believe, to try and stand tall, but nothing's the same. The wind starts to blow, and
this mic because our little press conference is very little and very informal, but bear with me. Because I think if I were to talk just with my normal voice alone, I think Shen will probably outplay me. Okay, I was looking at my iPhone and I noticed that 460 days ago, just over a year ago, I was standing in this very spot introducing at a press conference of our resident director season, our production of Last 5 Years, which is a musical also by Jason Robert Brown. At that musical, the thing I want to point out here is two people who I'm really blessed to have been able to work with in that production, who I'm also working with for Songs for the New World. Of course, Jason Robert Brown is the composer of both these musicals. I want to appreciate Lex Lachman, who is our choreographer in residence, who is doing choreography for Songs for the New World. And I also want to really appreciate Nick Dorian, who is of Candid Photography. His projections, which is also repeating again for Songs for the New World, is going to be a great boon to the production. What happened, a bit of history for you. What happened was after the Last 5 Years run in KL in March, if I'm not mistaken, what happened was I happened to come for their Kaki Fruita's Gold Rats concert. I've been with Tracy and Sukin and Aaron and Joel, right through the different concerts that they've been doing. But what happened was at that particular concert, they did 2 songs from Songs for a New World. And having just having just put together Jason Robert Brown's Last 5 Years, of course these 2 songs really struck a note with me. And I was really captivated by Kaki Fruita's spontaneity, their vocal dexterity already as indicated by that first song, and of course the icing on the cake is them having sung these 2 songs from that musical. So I thought, hey, why don't we try and attempt to see if we can put this whole thing together. And I was so blessed to be able to approach the 4 of them, and they very readily said yes. Of course, there's lots of trepidation and fear and a lot of silent screams, on all our parts, or both our parts. But you know what? The process has been thoroughly enjoyable so far, and you know what? This is our first step, just to showing you a little bit of a preview of what's happening. You've just heard A New World, which is the title song of the musical, and another song that they sang at the concert was a song called Hear My Song. Now this preview is primarily for your listening pleasure. As you can see, we're not doing any blocking, we're not doing any choreography that Lex has been punishing them with over the last few days. And instead of context, rather than give you context on all these songs, I just want to let you know the titles of the next 3 songs you'll be hearing, okay? One is a solo called Stars and Moon that will be sung by Sukin. Another is a duet, the only duet of the show, called I Give It All For You, to be sung by Tracy and by Joel. And then finishing off with actually my favorite song of the piece, which is King of the World, sung by Aaron, which I've been told is a real bitch, please excuse my language, but a real bitch to play by Shen, because it's quite a tough piece to accompany, and certainly a challenge for Aaron to sing, okay? Songs for a New World is an abstract musical, which means that it's a whole collection of songs that are based on a particular theme. It's a song cycle, there's no script involved. If you saw Last 5 Years, there is no script. In the words of Jason Robert Brown, the composer, it is about one moment, it's about hitting the wall and having to make a choice, or take a stand, or turn around and go back. And that's on all of the posters and everything else. Okay. Songs for a New World talks about having faith, finding God, finding each other, giving in, giving up. But more importantly for me, it is about the unpredictable nature of the life that we live. And you know what? I want to credit Smash, the TV series from the US, and a very recent movie, I think it's British made, on a very unlikely, tragic icon of femininity, the blonde bombshell Marilyn Monroe. Okay, because what I want to do now is just leave you with a quote from her, okay? She's got a very genuine way of speaking, a very honest way of speaking, and I've tried to leave as much of this quote in her voice as possible, okay? So allow me to leave you with this, okay? I'm done. Okay, this is it. This is Marilyn Monroe speaking. This life is what you make it. No matter what, you're going to mess up sometimes. It's a universal truth. But the good part is, you get to decide how you're going to mess it up. Girls will be your friends. They'll act like it anyway. But just remember, some come and some go. The ones that stay with you through everything, they're your true best friends. Don't let then go. As for lovers, well, they'll come and go too. And babe, I hate to say it, most of them, actually pretty much all of them, are going to break your heart. But you can't give up. Because if you give up, you'll never find your soulmate. You'll never find that half who makes you whole, and that goes for absolutely everything. Just because you fail once doesn't mean you're going to fail at everything. Keep trying, hold on, and always, hi Sheila, always believe in yourself, because if you don't, then who will? And this is the last thing she says. So keep your head up high, keep your chin up, and most importantly, keep smiling, because life is a beautiful thing and there's so much to smile about. I'm done. Once again, please welcome back Happy Fruta.
I met a man who lived his life out on the road, who left a wife and kids behind him on the way. I met a man whose fire and passion always showed, who asked if I could spare a week to ride with him. But I was sure that all I ever wanted was a life that was scripted and planned. And he said, but you don't understand. I'll give you stars and the moon and the open highway and a river beneath your feet. I'll give you days full of dreams if you travel my way and the summer you can't repeat. I'll give you days full of passion and nights of adventure, no strings, just warm summer rain. And I thought, you know, I'd rather have champagne. I met a man who had a fortune in the bank, who had retired at age 30, set for life. I met a man, and I didn't know which stars to thank. And then he asked one day if I would be his wife. And I looked up, and all I could think of was a life I had dreamed I would live. And I asked him, what will you give? I'll give you cars and broken highways and a fur and a diamond ring. And you get married today at my yacht in Spain, and we'll honeymoon in Beijing. And you'll meet stars in the villas I throw in my parties in Nice and Paris in June. And I said, okay. And I took a breath, and I got in my yacht. And years went by, and it never changed, and it never grew, and I never dreamed. And I woke one day, and I looked around, and I thought, my God, I'll never have the moon.
Silver shutters and a driveway was better without you. I was safer alone. Now I give it all to you. I give it all to you by my side once more. I give it all to you. I give it all to hold you again, to feel I'm completed, to know there and then that all that I needed was you to fight the fear. And now you're here.
I took a trip while I was gone. I cashed in all my savings and bought an Eldorado. Drove to Tennessee. I took a trip while I was gone. I drove across the country and I stopped at lots of diners and stared at a million stars. And all I could touch the sky. And I tried to believe it. It was better without you. I was finally free. I give it all for you. I give it all for you by my side once more. I give it all for you. I give it 'cause the mountains I climb get higher and higher. I'm running from time and walking through fire, and dreams just don't come true. But now there's you.
God knows it's easy to hide from the things that you feel, and hard to blindly trust what you can't understand.
God knows it's easy to run from the people you love, and hard to stand and fight for the things you believe. Nothing about this was perfect or real, but when paradise calls me, I'd rather be here. There's something between us that nobody else needs to see. There were oceans to cross,
There were mountains to conquer,
and I stood on the shore.
I stood on the cliff.
And the second before I jumped, I knew where I needed to be. I give it all for you. I give it all for you by my side once more. I give it all for you. I give it 'cause it's hard to touch the things that are clearer. I love you too much to trust something clearer. I know that to fall, but here you are.
child, you are everything that you see in your dreams. And I thought, Jesus, that's the key. There are no walls surrounding me. There are no prisons in this life. Let me out of here. Give me back to the wind. Let me out of here. Let me please see my son. Let me out of here. Don't you understand who I am? I'm king of the world, chief of the sea, high in the wind, at least I try to be. I'm king of the world, please set me free. I had the power and the promise, let me see my family. Why are we punished for wanting to explore? Why am I sitting in this cell? I was not challenging the system. I was working for the people. I just wanted to be better. Why are we punished for wanting to survive? Why am I locked behind these bars? Tell the children I'll return to them. Tell them someone. Let them know I will be free. I will not be defeated. I will stand like a mountain, and the road will stretch before me, and I know it's time to follow, and there will be stand by and lift their hands and raise a sign and tell the future I'm king of the world, land of the free, high in the wind, the best that I can be, and I'm king of the world, just watch and you'll see, nothing can stop me from tomorrow, keep me from my destiny, and I'm king of the world, I'm king of the world, at least I used to be.
Child, I know you're weary and your eyes want to close, and the days are getting longer. We're not getting any stronger. Trust me, Mama knows. Just lie in my arms while you're sleeping. Dream of the rivers you crossed. I'll tell you those dreams I've been keeping for moments like this, when all hope is lost. Hear my song, it'll help you believe in tomorrow.
and trust me, we'll be fine. Thank you guys so much for coming out today and spending your day with us. You few but faithful people. Kapi Frutan would like to thank you by just bringing something a bit out of our songs for the New World repertoire. We are actually a jazz and pop a cappella quartet, so we'd like to present an a cappella number.